Hi, this is Elise, and today is Friday, December 1st. My guest on episode 7, which we released this morning, is Rupert Isaacson. Rupert is a New York Times best-selling author. He is an internationally recognized journalist who has written for the likes of National Geographic, Condé Nast Traveler, The Daily Telegraph, Esquire. It's a really long list. Um, he wrote a book and he filmed an acclaimed documentary and founded the Horseboy Foundation after his young son Rowan was diagnosed with autism. The journey that he took to help his child is incredibly touching and heartwarming and inspirational. It's also been optioned by the executive producer of the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy and the producer of the Golden Compass movie. But most importantly, Rupert is a father, and it's because of his drive to help his son that today, through the foundation, through the book, through the documentary, families around the globe have a healthy, meaningful method for helping their loved ones live happier lives with autism. And it's an approach that has been proven time and time again by neuroscientists around the world. And he talks about that extensively and how it can be repeated by parents and trainers and therapists with or without horses. They've found a way to make it repeatable in just a normal daily non-equestrian life. Or if you want to include horses, you can certainly do that too. But he talks about that pretty extensively. So please do give Rupert Isaacson's episode a listen. There's just so much to learn from his journey. And as I said, it's heartwarming and it's incredibly inspiring. Episode 8, which we release next Friday, features Susie Vlietstra. Susie is the founder and president of Hobby Horse Clothing, which is the largest designer of and manufacturer of Western show attire in North America. Um, Susie is a former horse crazy girl, now an avid professional horsewoman, and she's a prolific writer. Her writing is spare and beautiful, and really lyrical. And reading through her blogs, the time and time again, I'd find myself laughing out loud, or alternatively, kind of crying a little bit from the memories that she evoked. And her story will touch both your heartstrings and your funny bone. In that episode 8, releasing next Friday, Susie makes an important announcement about Hobby Horse's future that you'll definitely want to hear. Episode 9 features country songwriters and performers and husband and wife, Templeton Thompson and Sam Gay. Their music is lyrical and poignant and toe-tapping, and I'm so thrilled that I got to talk with them, but also that I get to share excerpts of their songs during our conversation. And episode 10 features the legendary Donna Barton Brothers, one of the most decorated female jockeys of all time, with about 1,200 wins. She serves as a horseback riding reporter and analyst for NBC's sports Triple Crown coverage and as a reporter and analyst for TVG Network. Had a great conversation with her, loved hearing about her childhood. Her mom was one of the first 6 female licensed jockeys in the U.S. and is still around. And as Donna describes her, is one of the original badasses and just sounds like a hoot. Love the conversation and all of the great stories that Donna shared about both kind of the behind the barn scenes at the racetrack, what it feels like to burst from the starting gate on the back of a thoroughbred, and what it's like now to cover thoroughbred racing from the most prestigious race courses around the globe. It was a wonderful conversation, and it meant a great deal to me too. I've long admired Donna Brothers. We also had an opportunity to talk about some new endeavors that she's involved in, including the Thoroughbred Women's Network, which we'll be sharing more on this podcast in the future. Because of Horses podcast is available everywhere podcasts are available. So iTunes, Google Play for Android, Stitcher, TuneIn, PlayerFM, and on my website, www.becauseofhorses.com. Thank you for giving my podcast a listen. Thank you for sharing it with your friends, I hope. And we'll be talking. Bye-bye.